I'm so nervous. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Kiara Noel, and we are going to spend the next few minutes talking about my April TBR. I don't know how it's April. I really don't. Um, where did the first quarter of the year go? We're here. It's April. It is in my Goodreads, which I'll have linked below. My goal for books this year is 20, and I've read 2. I've been slacking, but we're gonna pick it back up. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and yeah, hit the notification bell to be aware when I post a new video. Right? Okay, let's get into it. I have 6 books on my TBR, I think. I have 4 physical books right here in front of me. I am currently listening to an audiobook, and there's another audiobook I'm listening to, and then there's a book in my suitcase because I just got back from Jamaica. So be on the lookout for the Jamaica vlog because it's beautiful. Okay. Let's just get started with the self-development books. First one is this one. This is the 12-week year. I actually have read quite a bit of it. Definitely like half of it. I am at the point now where you start. It's a book, but also like a workbook. And I read the book portion, and now I'm kind of at the point where you start writing things down. The 12-week year is a concept of getting more done in 12 weeks versus taking a whole 12 months to get something done. And so far, like the concept, it doesn't seem hard or difficult to understand, but I want to finish this this month. I do have some of my goals written down for the 12-week year, and I could do a whole nother video on that. So let me know if you want me to go more in depth about it. But this, life changing. Like I said, I'm about halfway through, and this is the key, okay? So one of the audiobooks that I'm listening to is Atomic Habits. I'm about halfway through that book as well, but I have it on audiobook, so I haven't been listening to it as of lately. But I do want to finish that book. And from all the things that I've been hearing while listening to it, it really kind of breaks down the science of forming a habit. And I have been able to apply some of those practices already into my life, and I think it's super helpful. And yeah, and that's another book that I want to finish this month. My problem is that I have started tons of books. I haven't gotten through the first 100 pages, and then I start a different book. And I don't have long books. They're all like 200 to 400 pages. So if I could just get past the first 100, we would be good. I find for me that I get more reading done when I split up my genres. So self-development books like The 12-Week Year and like Atomic Habits, listening and reading those work best for me when I'm at work. So if I'm in between clients, I can get some reading done and feel like good about it and retain it when I'm already in a business mindset. So I find those work best for me then. Indian romance books work best for me at night when I'm winding down before I go to bed. And then Thrillers are like when I'm bored because I'm, sucking in and bring me into that world. And that's kind of how I like to divide them up. So we've gone over the self-development books. Let's move on to the ones that draw you in. So this month I have two books that kind of have already drawn me in. I've just been crazy busy. And the first one is one that I'm sure that everyone's heard of, and it is The Inheritance Games. This is an entire series. I only have the first one, but I have heard so many good things about the series, and I really want to get into it. I think that for those people who have read this book, I got up to the part where she finds out that she got the inheritance, which isn't a spoiler or anything. It says it on the back. Or I guess I shouldn't say that she got the inheritance, but that she was left on the will and they're reading the will to her. That's where I am. It's not a spoiler. It's on the back. So I'm probably about like 50 to 75 pages in, and actually not even, because I just turned to chapter 15, and that's page 60, and I have no idea what this is saying. Next, for books that kind of draw you in, thrillers, situation, I have Before We Were Wicked by Eric Jerome Dickey, and he is a Black author. My mom has read a lot of his books, and I didn't know that he was still like writing books. So when I saw this in Barnes and Noble, probably back in February, I picked it up, and I flipped to a random page in here, and I said, "Oh, we're reading this." It's about a woman and a man. They meet, and it's supposed to be a one-night stand, and it turns into something else. So it's kind of romance, kind of like a wild ride situation, but not like your lovey-dovey rom-com situation. This is more like drama with romance, if that makes sense. So we're gonna finish this one too, and I actually have started this one as well. I am on page, I don't have a page number. I am on chapter 3. Okay, next let's get into these romance books, the good stuff. I love to read these at night because I was reading the Percy Jackson series, and that's more suspenseful, more thriller situation. It was giving me weird dreams, so I had to stop reading it before I go to sleep. And romance just works better for me. It gives me rom-com dreams, okay? So this one I started reading on the plane to Jamaica, and I think it's really appropriate because I went to Jamaica for my mom's wedding, and it's called The Wedding Date. Now, I did not have a date to my mom's wedding, but I just felt like it fit the vibe, and from what I read so far, I'm on chapter 4. It's cute. Like, I can see it in my head. It's really cute. You can see it coming from a mile away. Like, I'm excited about this. I love this already. I relate. I relate. The main character is like about her business, not really focused on that. There's like a sister element. I love this. And it drew me in. I do want to finish this. And the 6th and final book is Beach Read. I'll insert a picture here-ish. I have read about 3 or 4 chapters of that as well. And I was on a beach, so I thought I would read Beach Read. and I started it. We had a lot to do, and we were rushing a lot of the vacation, um, so I didn't get to finish it. But I do want to finish it this month. It's only the third day of the month, and I'm gonna read today. Um, but that book is also cute. It takes place here in Michigan, which is really cool to me because I can actually like picture it. Okay, those are the 6 books that I am gonna read this month, and we're gonna talk about it because I will be doing a April. Um, there's a word for it, but an April recap on what I read and how I'm ranking these books. And so we'll talk about it a month from now. We'll get back to it. But those are the 6 books that I'm gonna read this month, in addition to the 2 books I have already read this year, and that's gonna bring me to 8, which means by May I have read 8 out of 20 books, and I'll be well on my way to my goal. And I have faith in myself that I can make this happen. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe to see more videos on books, on beauty, on self-care, on lifestyle, all the vibes, all the feels, and hit the like button if you like this video. And let me know if you have any other requests or videos that you want to see. Thank you for watching, and we will meet again in my next